Hey friends, TUXX here. This is the buy request video. I've had people asking me, say, hey TUXX, is it really better to subscribe to like a premium clothing service like Men's Style Lab or Stitch Fix, or is it better just to buy things off like a store like Macy's or Northstorm Rack or whatever? And I wanted to address that. So in this box here, I went ahead and spent just $100, okay, which is about the price of some of the services. Like I think Stitch Fix is probably more than that. If you watch, a lot of their things are like Men's Style Lab, where each shirt might be like $88 or $100. Now this isn't like, you know, like cheaper clothes. This is premium name brand designer clothes, you know. And Northstorm Rack is a service that they called out in the email to me, one of them, saying that like they think there's better coupon deals or whatever. So I went ahead to see what type of brands I could find. Now I only picked brands I would find in Men's Style Lab, okay, or better brands too. I didn't want to pick some weird no-name brands or whatever. So anyway, we'll see what we have here, and you can kind of compare for yourself and see, and we'll come to a conclusion in the end. But anyway, so I went ahead and ordered some stuff that seemed like things that I might very well find in a Men's Style Lab, and here's what I got. So we'll go ahead and open this up here, and from the get-go, I'll say you don't get a nice little letter or ribbon around the clothes or anything like you do with Men's Style Lab. And so it's just kind of in bags, you know, which is okay though, I guess. It doesn't have that personal touch of having, you know, a actual stylist like pick things for you. So that's one thing you do get in services like Men's Style Lab or Stitch Fix, and even services which are the, you know, the lesser expensive ones, like let's say 5-4 Club, and then even Trended Butler is really good too. And there's a whole bunch of them you can check out. But anyway, so in services like that, they'll actually have a stylish like pick clothes for you based upon your preferences, and there's a way of giving feedback too. So it's kind of fun in those services, the fact that you get random clothing that, you know, you didn't quite expect. So maybe they're going to try and expand upon styles that they know you already like and pick some kind of cool random stuff. So there is that surprise element that you don't get this way. But let's see what we have here. Anyway, so we got 2 shirts. I did pick 2 of the same shirt because I really thought I would like this shirt, so I did order it, and plus I was trying to keep it. You had to spend $100 to get the free shipping, okay? Otherwise, who knows how much that shipping would add into the mix. So I did get 2 of these shirts, and this is something that I thought looked really cool actually, and we'll see what this is like. This is very thin. Now this is from Threads for Thought, okay, which is a brand which, wow, this is like super duper thin. Like I think I don't know if I would wear this without like something else underneath it or something. There's a brand for you, Threads for Thought, and this brand I have seen before in services like Men's Style Lab. And I have seen this also in Trended Butler and probably some of the other ones too. So it's a well-known brand. The shirt itself is really beautiful, I have to say. Like this, I want to say this is about 20 bucks clearance. So also you have to keep in mind when you order from like Northstorm Rack, it's gonna be a thing where you're getting, you know, shirts which are kind of like, you know, I don't want to say out of style, but they're not like the newest, you know, designer shirt. They're like clearance shirts. They're trying to make room for the new stuff coming in, you know, so it will be cheaper. But this shirt I thought was really cool. I like this design on it. I like the fact that it had kind of a cool faded ink look to it. Feels very lightweight, very summerish, and just really cool actually. So I like that a lot. Here, check out the pattern. I'll show you real close here. Really nice design to it. Really great job with the ink, trying to make it look unique and cool and kind of worn. Like, see how it's darker at top there? Just really cool shirt. So I did get 2 of these. We'll see if I actually like them or not. So there's that. And let's see what we have here is Jeremiah. And Jeremiah is one of my favorite brands. I do have a video, which I'm not sure if I'm going to put it up before or after this video, but I am making a video, which I've been debating on for a while now, of what are my favorite brands for pants and what is my favorite brand for shirts, okay? And I'm going to have to think on this a little bit more, but Jeremiah is definitely a brand which I've mentioned before and is definitely at the top of my list. And this is a shirt that is kind of like a Henley, I guess. Let's take a look here. We'll open this up. Jeremiah are known for having cool like little detail touches, things like, you know, inside's pinstriped, you know, different colors of like faded inks, that kind of thing. This one has like different colors here. The buttons, you can tell it's real Jeremiah because the buttons say Jeremiah on them. They're like metal, which is nice. And generally their shirts are really cool. In fact, the shirt I'm wearing right now, this is a Jeremiah shirt. So I am definitely a believer in their product. But anyway, I'm not sure if they're my very favorite. I'm going to have to think about this a little bit more before I post either video. But anyway, this really cool shirt. I like the thickness of it. Very soft. Very good quality to it. I I love the way, I don't know if the camera's going to capture this nice, but there's some really nice detail touch in here as far as, look at like the white brushed look in the ink there. You just don't find that in like a cheap shirt. And I want to say this shirt from on the Northstorm Rack was probably like about $22. Okay, so it was still very reasonable and just really great. You know, it feels very soft. This is like a $80 or $100 shirt, which you can get on clearance for about like 20-ish, you know, which is pretty cool. And then over here we have another shirt, which is, this is a similar one in blue. I think this is probably the same exact one, just a different color. We'll take a look at this and see. And you can see very similar. I love the fact they have their little Jeremiah tag. I love the fact that it has like kind of a nice pinstripe, but kind of a worn look to it. Like even around the neck here, you can see how it has kind of a worn in look to it. They've obviously dyed these and kind of, you know, for lack of a term, like beat them up in the dryer a little bit, you know, to make them like very cool. You can see like around the arms, like there's also some cool fading to it. I don't know if you can catch that, different shades of blue. There's like a lighter blue, a darker blue. So they use an ink process to kind of give it that worn look and make it really unique texture wise. So very, very cool shirt and definitely digging this. So very nice. Might be a little bit hot. This one feels a little thicker than some of their shirts, so this might be a little hot for summertime, but you know, there's days where it's going to work for sure. So we'll put that over here. That is shirt number 4 actually. So we have 2 Threads for Thought, the same shirt, 2 of the Jeremiah, and finally here, what is this thing? Oh, you know what? I'm not sure what brand this is. Okay, this one is a mystery brand I have not bought before, but I like this shirt, so I wanted to check it out. Okay. Maybe I cheated on this one a little bit. This shirt was about $20. They were roughly about $20 each. So I think the Thread for Thought was a little less than 20, and Jeremiah was just a little bit over 20. But this is kind of a cool shirt. I just wanted to give it once over. It seemed like kind of a cool summertime shirt. Very thin, almost kind of like a pullover hoodie. Has some cool stuff. Here's the brand for you. If you worn this before, let me know. Travis Matthew, no idea what that is, but it seemed cool, and I've heard of this brand before, so it seemed like a quality brand, but very cool. You can't really see through it, which is great, but very lightweight, so this will be very cool for the summertime. Very nice shirt. Okay, in conclusion, I want to say that it really is a personal decision, guys. I love the boxes. I sincerely do. I love getting a box of random clothes that have been handpicked for me with someone with my tastes in mind. You know, that means a lot to me, and it saves me a lot of time. When you do this type of thing, you're having to search through different things, you get your hopes up, they don't have the size you want, they don't have the color you want or something, and you waste a lot of time. Now, sometimes it can be rewarding. Sometimes you can get some gems, you know, that kind of thing, but it really depends on how much time you really want to devote to it, you know. And plus, sometimes with things like this, I wouldn't have bought this if I known how thin this was. So already I'm probably about, you know, 40 bucks of this I may not wear, you know. And can I return it? Maybe, but that's a huge hassle too. You don't want to do that, you know. So I'll probably just end up keeping it. But you know, it really is a tricky business. I would say I would definitely recommend doing a little bit of both, at least, because I wouldn't have been exposed to like Jeremiah shirts had I not been part of Men's Style Lab, you know. And I would not have known about Threads for Thought unless I was part of Trendy Butler before, you know, or Men's Style Lab. So it's really, or other ones perhaps too, but it's really important to like try different things. And these services really, the concierge service, the stylist service where they pick out things for you is really important to me, you know. So anyway, guys, that's what I have for you. Let me know if you're into the subscription services for clothes, or if you're into like searching those clearance racks yourself, or how you do it, you know. But I want to thank you for watching this video, and I hope that answers the question. Definitive answer, personally, I like to do both. All right, friends, thanks for watching this video. I really appreciate it. By the way, if you are a maker manufacturer of men's clothing or men's clothing subscription boxes, I would love to have you reach out to me. I'm looking for new submissions to do reviews on this channel. All right, friends, we'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.